Hello! Once again, welcome to the enchanted kingdom of Hermione. Ruben the tourist at pleasure watching the Canada-US game and watching some birds eat on the ground here. Courtesy of the Microphonic Fool and his nature videos. He does all the production for me, and thanks to him for, otherwise I wouldn't even be here. We're going to do Where Not to Start again. We're going to do, I'm doing bands that I don't love but I like that are popular. So just because I got to get a rise out of people, I think, more than anything. But I really do believe what I say in these videos. So today I've picked Van Halen. Now Van Halen, gee. Now that Eddie's dead, you can pretty much put their career in a box. So you meet somebody and they go, yeah, I heard this Van Halen band's pretty good. What's a good album? And you go, well, where not to start? Where not to start with Van Halen? Okay, first things first. Don't start with anything where the lead singer's first name isn't David. Okay, so, if somebody gives you one with the lead singer's first name is Sandy, then yeah, you can list, I don't know. I don't even remember the name of the other guy. That was a bad idea. No, their original singer, David Lee Roth, he's the guy. You want a David Lee Roth record. And it's funny because all of the records they did with David are pretty good. Another good rule of thumb is nothing with any keyboards on it, please. Keyboards did not make this band better, despite the fact that I think their biggest hit had a very prominent, extremely cheesy keyboard line in it, which was too bad. But Van Halen, and my third thing would be make the record as short as possible, which means that really what you want, and this is now, of course, never mind what not to start with. What I would start with, if possible, let's say again you're a vinyl collector, and you're collecting vinyls, and you're into hearing what this Van Halen record is like. Well, I can't think of a better vinyl investment, I don't know what they're worth now online, than the original Looney Tunes, I believe it was, EP. Warner Brothers put it out as a promo. Back when I ran my record store when I was a kid, we had copies of it, and like a bozo, I didn't keep one, because it was from the first album, and it featured, side one was Running with the Devil, Eruption, and I believe Ice Cream Man. And then, what was the other side? No, You Really Got Me was the third song on the A side. Ice Cream Man and I think it's I'm on Fire was the B side. That's really all the Van Halen you need. And I don't say this to disparage Van Halen, but that was when they were amazing. And when I say amazing, I mean, I remember Kelly's record store, downtown Victoria. Like all good record stores, you had to walk through the stereo section first. My buddy Steve Johnson worked there. And I walked in one day, go look at whatever was on the new wall. They used to put stuff out for $3.99, new releases. I bought all kinds of cool stuff, Rastaman Vibration. And give them enough rope, $3.99. Anyway, I'm halfway to the records, and this brum, 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 blah, and this insane thing comes out of the speakers. The guy's got it cranked up loud. He's showing the stereo off to a potential customer. And what, I have no idea what it is, but it sounds, I don't know if it's a guitar or a synthesizer. Hard to tell. The legato playing is really unlike anything I'd ever heard. And I was spellbound. I was like, and I go over, what the heck is this? And of course it was Eruption. And Eruption is literally, if you're going to play somebody 90 seconds of Van Halen, here's what Van Halen's all about. Just play them Eruption. They were, as songwriters, middling. They were pretty good at cover versions. Their version of You Really Got Me is pretty great. Their version of Ice Cream Man isn't bad. And, Pretty Woman, they were clearly, Robert Christgau, very, very interestingly, predicted David Lee as a Vegas guy years before he made that move, which I thought was pretty interesting. But with Van Halen, it's sort of the same thing over again. The first record exploded on the world, and it was a couple of years worth of stuff all bottled up. And then each subsequent record was more of the same, perhaps less. Certainly it had less impact because now we knew what to expect from them. So if, nothing with Sammy or What's His Fuck. And find a copy of Merry Melodies. If you're really budget conscious, just go buy the first album on CD for $0.25 somewhere. And you can't really go wrong. It's a good record. And a lot of the subsequent records are pretty good. Women and Children First, or no, Fair Warning wasn't bad. But again, they're all less of the first one. So there you have it. I'm keeping these short. Who wants to talk about Van Halen? Not me. Other people can do that. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe, and I'll notify you when I'm trying to put these out, I think, every Saturday, just to have something in the pipeline so people got something new to see. And I'm going to try and crank out a few more of these, and we save them up, and then we sprinkle them out through the schedule. Thanks for watching. Look after each other. Don't take shit from Whitey. And we'll talk to you later.